Tina Turner in our life. We want to give a special tribute and also our condolences and love to the family and all that Tina has been to all of us. So here you go, Tina.
Beautiful legend.
Yes, we are. We are celebrating you. We're thanking you for who you were and a gift that you were, a big gift, humongous gift to all of us. So thank you, Tina, in so many ways you're there.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
Hey guys, this is Anna Linzie with the Anna Linzie Show, and I am here broadcasting with Clarke TV network, and we are so excited. I'm excited because I have a special guest. My special guest is so dear to me, guys. I've known this young lady for pretty much all of her life, at least five years old, 6 years old. Mm-hmm. And she has gone to do on amazing things, and this is why I was really wanting her on the show, just to introduce, and I'm so proud of all of her accomplishments. I have today Ginger Sims with us today. Hi, Ginger. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you. We appreciate you being here with us today. And again, we go so far back, and yes, you're still my Jen. So.
Yes, always.
Always, yes. So how's it going?
It's going great. There are a lot of exciting things happening in my life right now. So yeah. It's going awesome.
You have turned into a successful entrepreneur.
Yes. I feel like I'm working my way there for sure.
Yes, you are, and a role model in the community.
I'm definitely hoping to be able to do and be all of that, to get even more involved in the community, to be able to give back. That is absolutely the goal.
Yes. And it's taken some time just to get there. As myself, being a businesswoman, it takes time to get your footing and structure and your learning. But I've seen you as a community leader, and whenever I mention your name, I get that feedback. So I want you to know, I do get that feedback that you are instrumental in the community. So
that's awesome.
It is. And that's why I wanted to mention it. And I want you to know that. So that was good feedback about you. So
that makes me happy to hear, because, I don't feel like I'm involved nearly as much as I would like to be. But as you know, growing a business, having a family, getting things from the ground up, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of patience. So, yeah.
Yes. But, you're connected. Trust me, you are. So
that makes me so good. That's right.
And I know that that's your heart. So
it is.
You're a mother?
I am. A mother, blended family. So there's 9. So yes, ma'am.
9.
Yes.
So a mother, a wife, and a businesswoman. So tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Okay. Well, I guess I would start with cooking has been, I think, my number one passion since I was a little girl. I always wanted to have a family. I always wanted to cook. I always wanted to write. I always wanted to inspire. I've always had that desire within me since I was a little bitty girl, and always could find myself being compassionate towards those less fortunate, or wanting to be a lending ear, or trying to find a solution to a problem that someone would always feel comfortable confiding in me. So, with that, it comes a lot of responsibility, just like with a family. And yeah.
Yeah. So you said you wanted to write. Is a book coming?
You know what? I probably have written a few poetry books. I've started, many different books. I've written short stories, and I am an avid reader and avid lover of books. And I could see that coming for sure.
What about the cookbook? Is there a cookbook?
I definitely want to do a cookbook. I've been writing down recipes actually for a while. And I actually have, because my mom and dad and granny and like all of them, I didn't really get their recipes. If I wasn't in the kitchen with mama, I might not have known what was going on. Thank God I was in there, but I want to be able to make sure that not only do I have those kind of things for my family, but that I can share those with the world, even when I'm long gone.
Yes, that is exciting. Well, and you have it in you. And one thing I know about you, you are a worker and you're a go-getter. So I can see that happening too. And I'm excited to see it all. I am. Hey, listen, I know that you've done some modeling in your day. How was that for you? You're still is that an aspiration?
Honestly, I can't say that it's been on my radar anytime, like necessarily not recently, but I can say that honestly, like even from a little girl, just even like with your interview and listening to you, I was so similar in loving the fashion dolls and loving to be able to, you know, I love beautiful things. Yeah. And I love when they look good and when you get those compliments or when, you know, you're able to put a smile on someone's face because you could help them and being like, girl, I know that's going to look good on you. So it's not something that I've thought about really recently, but it's always been something that if the opportunity was to come or to be there, I don't believe I would shy away from it. Not now.
I don't think so either. I know, you know, being younger and you were just on the runway a few times.
I did.
That was so fun watching.
And I had fun doing it. You know, when you're younger, sometimes it's like all hair is like gone. And then when you get older, you get more like unsure of who you are. And then you find yourself and you're like, wait, what? I'm fabulous. I'm great. I've got all these gifts and I want to give. And, you know, so.
You're not going to hide anymore.
No, I don't want to. Nope, not anymore.
Don't want it. So you're residing in Columbia, Missouri, right?
Yes. Okay. I've been here almost 19 years. I was pregnant with Kellen. This is my second born whenever I moved here, and he just graduated from high school. So yeah.
What do you do in your downtime? Or if Ginger just wanted to relax, what does Ginger do?
Oh, okay. So I love nature.
Okay.
I love reading a really good book. I love going to walk at like shelter gardens here in Columbia. It's just such a beautiful place. You know that. I love going and getting into that space. I love listening to positive videos. I love finding things on YouTube that have really good positive vibes. I love doing my affirmation as I'm taking a walk, listening to my jazz. I mean, reading, writing. That's me on a downtime. And watching Bridgerton.
Who? Watching who?
Bridgerton.
I can't stop seeing Bridgerton. Maybe I should. What is it about?
It's like long and like back old time era, you know, and it's marriage and drama, but beautiful, fun drama. And I don't know. I just love it. I love it.
Okay, that's a go-to.
Yes.
Ginger, who inspires you?
Many people. You inspire me. You definitely. There was a time, honestly, and I don't know if you remember, you probably do, but we were at Cosmo Park, and I don't even remember what we were there for, and we were talking just outside, and I think we were ready to go, and you were just doing so many things, and I'm just listening to all of these things that you got going on, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know for sure she's got kids and she's got all of this going on and she's working. And I'm like, if she's doing this and I'm watching you and seeing you elevate, and not only just elevate yourself, but help other people and get those models to feeling good about themselves and doing all these different things. You 100% are part of my inspiration. My mama is always going to be an inspiration. I want to achieve and help her dreams to be realized that she never got to see become achieved while she was living. So yeah, my grandma, yes, that's for sure. So yeah.
Great. And I know that your kids are inspired by you.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh man. So other than I mean, home is like my number one. That's the number one inspiration of leaving that a good legacy behind, generational wealth, letting them know that mama can achieve this just because this wasn't achieved prior in my history, or, you know, in our family, and in certain aspects of the generations, you know, like, doesn't mean that we can't do it. And I want them to be able to see that and recognize that they can do anything that they want to do.
Yes, to be that example.
Absolutely.
Be just a second. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are back on. Tell me again, just to make sure, because I don't want to miss that part. Who in the part with the kids? Go there. My kids inspire me. Go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. My kids, honestly, my home, and it's not just my kids, even other people's kids, but my kids, they really inspire me to want to be the best version of myself, to literally show them that they can do anything that they want to do, that they can put their mind to, as long as you put in the work. And also to give them that realistic viewpoint of what it looks like to start from the ground up.
Yes.
They don't think that it's just going to be easy, that it's not going to be work. I want them to recognize that you can achieve it, but you're going to have to work your tail off in order to do it. But you can do it because you're kings and queens and you were born to do this.
Yes. And tell me which one. I know that all of, kids are different. All of our kids are different. Personalities are different. Who's the closest like you? Which one?
I would honestly say Kellen.
Kellen, huh?
I would. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would. In terms of the internal, and how he responds and reacts to certain things and his maturity level, for sure. But in terms of like cooking and who wants to get in the kitchen, like me, Natalia.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I wouldn't have seen it like that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. How did you first know you had a gift to cook?
So I wouldn't necessarily say I knew it was a gift at that time, but my mom and them and daddy made me feel like it was a gift. And that was when I was between 2 and 3 years old. And I literally made them eggs in the microwave, and they ate every bite of it, shells and all, while I sat cross-legged at the end of their bed. And they did those, and this is so good. And I was like, yay. I was like, this is it. And then she couldn't get me out the kitchen. Mama would have a bowl at, 3, 4, 5, all the way up that she would let me stir. She did not shy away from showing me what to do in that kitchen. And I loved it.
Right. Yeah. I need to back up. I mean, that is amazing how just when you're young and the things that you like to do young, they're pretty much what you desire to do when you're older. I find people say, what's my gift? What's my talent? Or what should I do in life? What did you do when you were a kid? What did you have?
Joy? Yeah.
That's pretty much your love and your passion, Yeah. But sometimes we search a lifetime to try to find it, and it's right there. If
right
you just
there the whole time.
Reflect, if you loved art, then probably something artistic was you. Tell me about your business. What's the name of your business?
So the name of my business is Dimples and Rolls LLC. Dimples. That's actually what my dad used to call me before he passed a couple of years ago. And so when I kept trying to come up with names for the business, I was having a hard time. And then all of a sudden it was like after he passed, it became so apparent and so like clear, like, and he used to always tell me a closed mouth don't get fed. You know, I've got talent, use it. You're destined for greatness, baby girl, baby doll, all of those things. And so him calling me Dimples and then doing the spring rolls and those unique flavors, I was like, Dimples and rolls. So
Okay,
yeah.
that's pretty neat. Why egg rolls?
Because I feel like in the family, one of the things that everybody always asked for were egg rolls that my mama used to make.
They were the best.
Right? And so when she taught me to make them, and she would just put all kinds of stuff in the middle of them, you know, most people were eating beef and cabbage or pork and cabbage. And she was like, girl, we going to have Jen, we going to Elaine, we gonna have them put some beef and some cheese, and there we would. And everybody loved them so much that I just started experimenting with them. And I was like, ooh, let's try a buffalo. Ooh, let's try a Cajun. Ooh, let's try this, a peach, an apple. And there it was.
But tell me about the different type of egg rolls. Buffalo, what is that?
So that's going to be something similar to when you go get like a traditional buffalo chicken dip. So it's the way that I make my buffalo chicken dip, and it's literally stuffed inside of a wrap, and it's delicious.
Is it like a vegetarian type, or does it have meat with it?
I have vegetarian option. I have shrimp option. I've got pork. I've got beef. I've got chicken. I do spicy pork. I do, you know, it just really kind of depends. I've had people have ordered, they're like, hey, could you make me this one? Or, you know, and I'll throw it together and get it right.
Now, I heard about the dessert one. You said, was it?
Peach and apple.
Peach and apple. How is that made?
So it's like you would make your apple pie filling or your peach filling. I always like to use fresh frozen. I don't ever use canned anything when it comes down to putting inside of my fruit egg rolls. It's literally like very basic, simple ingredients. You know, your butter, your sugar, your cinnamon, your vanilla, just like you're going to make a traditional kind of a pie filling almost, or the way that I like to make mine anyway, because I like to combine a little extra here and there. But the way that I like to do it, I roll those, and then they're deep fried. I like them best deep fried anyway. You can do them different ways, but I think they're the best deep fried. And I like to roll them in like a cinnamon and sugar mixture, or do a like brown sugar drizzle with the butter and melt it really good together and drizzle and some ice cream.
Oh, is that on the outside? The
drizzle?
Okay. Do you have a picture or a packaging with you?
I do.
You do?
Let me see. I do actually. Hold on. Okay. Because I have everything. So.
Well, this is it. This is Ginger. She has been doing this for a while. I hadn't personally had any of the egg rolls, but I cannot wait to taste them. Her mom, boy, I've had her, so I know she's cut from that cloth. She's cut from that kitchen. It is going to be amazing. As soon as I get back to Missouri, I am going to get me some dimple rolls.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive.
Okay.
So
and
they actually come in packages like this. And on each package, you actually have the name of each one, whether it's the crab rangoons, because I do crab rangoons as well, your peach, whatever. And then there's also like the smaller packages for when you're doing the smaller ones. And my website actually shows them like packed up. I'm actually in the middle of a huge order for a Saturday delivery. So everything is, freezing up.
Yes, good. That's what you want. I know there's a big buzz going on there.
I'm excited about the buzz.
Yes. When was the first time that you made your first order? Do you remember?
Okay. So no, if I'm being perfectly honest, when I first moved, because when we first moved here and we were actually out there with you all, and I moved into my own place, was a single mother at the time, and I was working, but I wasn't making enough. And I ended up letting my neighbors try them. And I didn't have a business at all, but they started buying them from me then. And I mean, I was 23, 24 when that actually happened. But I had been making them for people like since I was like 19, and people were buying them from me just, at my house. They would just come and be like, hey, Ginger, you got some egg rolls. Let me get them from you. So yeah, but my very first official, like with Dimples and Rolls, that was last year, literally last August, September timeframe.
That's great, but it takes all the necessary steps, the process there. So basically, actually, you were in business at the age of 19.
I was.
Yes, that's exciting.
Yeah, I was.
Especially when we look back to see.
Absolutely.
Where do you aspire to be as a business person? And the dream and the goals change, but if you have to say, right now, what are your thoughts towards your business and where do you aspire to be?
I want to be worldwide in the stores, in grocery stores. I'd love to have them frozen on the shelves. So many people love to purchase them frozen, which would be awesome all over the world, worldwide.
Yeah.
And then it's funny to say, but when I was probably like 14 and I was making egg rolls back then with Mom, I had a dream that Oprah Winfrey actually tried one of my egg rolls on her show.
I'm almost sure that's going to happen then.
I was like, I don't even know. Like, and I just was telling actually the family earlier today, I'm like, it's crazy because it's like these steps that are happening. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And God's like, it's time. It's time. So I'm like, okay, let's go.
I'm sure that's going to happen. And I'm rooting for you, but yes, that's going to happen. We're national TV here and it's streaming, and Oprah, we are hoping you're watching us now.
Yes, Oprah.
We love you, Oprah.
We love you.
we love you. Okay, tell me since you've been in business, what has been one of the most exciting time that you can pinpoint? One of the most exciting time in your business venture so far?
Honestly, I would probably say when the American Legion in Sedalia, Missouri is like beyond supportive of me, and that's there. It's like my meeting point and everything for my deliveries, and they actually invited me to do an event there, and it was like a Mardi Gras themed. And I remember being like, well, I've never ever made a Cajun egg roll. And I'm gonna just make it for this event just as something, just a little different twist. And I did, and I made like a little cheese sauce to go with it, and I served it with the sauce, and it was so popular and it was so good that it's now became a permanent thing on my menu. Like people were like, oh my gosh, why aren't those on the menu? What are you doing? And I'm like, so just knowing that people really enjoy it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, nothing is, but knowing that so many people enjoy it and they ask for it and they're like, get out there. It's awesome.
The response that you get now, you're just listening to you have gotten really creative with this. I have never heard of Cajun dessert egg rolls, and I can't wait to get there so that I can just sample everything. You're gonna have a show, a clip, or something to where Anna Linzie is tasting.
Yes, I would love it.
I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna have to set that up.
Yes.
Great. What advice would you give to anyone who is wanting to start in the restaurant business?
Know what you really want to do, because I've had a lot of different opportunities. I've had opportunities to do brick and mortar, opportunities to do a trailer, opportunities to do them frozen. Know what you want to do. Whatever your niche is, stick to that. Don't try. I mean, it's okay. Like I'm going to do like one day a week where I might have a soul food day or something, but for the most part, stick to your niche. Don't try to overdo it with what you bring out. Try it in test batches and sample groups. Don't be afraid to give out samples, because that is literally going to, I mean, you're going to get so many people in if you've got a wonderful product. It speaks for yourself. Lead with integrity. Be a person who treats every customer like they are fantastic and amazing, because we all are. I don't care who it is that you're dealing with.
Yes.
And making sure that you have a smile
Mhm.
and you literally are consistent with your product.
Okay, great. So where do you go to set up? I mean, I know you said the American Legion. Do you cater? Tell us about that. Do you cater online delivery?
I do. So in Colombia, I will do deliveries any day. Not a problem at all. Sedalia, I do once a week, and then I meet at the American Legion. With Colombia, it depends on how many people, like certain people order like Landmark Hospital, someone like that. They might order and they all want them frozen. And so I literally will get everything together and I'll drop off the big old order, there, and wherever I need to go, I go. So I do like the pop-ups. I've had people who have been like the American Legion in different places. Like, will you come in and cook here? I've done services, after a service and set up and cooked there. So I'm one of those people. I will do just about any event and have fun with it.
Yes, that's exciting. So listening to you say you have been in several of those places, you have been busy.
I have.
Do you have a team?
So really it's me in so many ways, as far as like cooking and doing all of that. It's me, but I am blessed and very fortunate to have a family who backs me in everything. And so whatever I need, they are right there to make sure that I have it. And I've got a really, really good friend, Lavon, who pushes me and really tries her hardest to make sure, and we hold each other accountable. And we're literally like, she's got dreams, I've got dreams. And I'm like, come on, let's get this going. She's like, let's go, girl, let's do this. And so, yeah, I would definitely say I have a huge support system, even if I'm generally the person in there who's cooking and doing that. But everybody knows how to roll. All the kids know how to roll. So
that was one. And if I can remember with your mom, I was the roller.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I
was the roller. I was the roller.
Yeah, the kids definitely help. They'll label the bags for me and do things. Yeah, definitely. I get help for sure.
That sounds good. So Ginger, is there anything else that you would like to tell us about your business and what you're doing?
Just that, be patient with me. I am learning all of this as I go. I'm having fun with it as I go. Dimples and Rolls at .com actually is live now. I am now looking into starting shipping. So if people are looking into that, I'm ready to get in that arena, but they can order online at dimplesandrolls.com, Facebook, message me.
I can order online for shipping now.
I don't have the shipping portion set up yet.
Okay.
But I literally have in there where it's coming. I've been looking into it. So that's my next step, is I've had so many people ask about getting them in different states. And I'm like, I just got to do it. And if they're willing to pay the shipping, do it.
Yeah. Yes. And that's me. I can't wait till you get that set up. And again, I'm going to definitely come there. We have to do something there, live stream. Something, because I want them to see my face when I bite into it.
I'm so excited, and I want to come visit you too. My sister-in-law just moved to Houston, so I've got a lot of reasons to come to that area.
Good. Well, Ginger Sims, you guys heard it. She is with Dimple and Rose. Man, I tell you, I cannot wait again to get a hold of them. I have heard so much about her. She is a beautiful lady, inside and out. Entrepreneurship, you've seen her heart, you've seen her integrity. I can see it through the screen. I know you can. So you guys, I'm expecting her to just go to higher heights and next level. And we are excited that she is on our show. Thank you, Clarke TV. Thank you, our audience. And thank you, Ginger, again. We wish you the best Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Mwah, mwah,
You're
mwah. I
welcome.
wish you the absolute best. You're
Oh,
going to be fantastic at this.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.